Hey, I'm Derek, and this is my tour journal, day 15. I just woke up at the crack of noon, and we landed in Bemidji, Minnesota. And let me remind you that it's spring. And the situation doesn't look too promising. We're going to do our best to heat things up around here in Bemidji, Minnesota on the third night of our tour. You can't control when that happens. Look, so what do we do when you wake up late and, breakfast catering's not up? You eat lunch for breakfast. I personally don't like to eat prime rib and barbecue wings first thing in the morning, you know what I mean? So what I do is I go ahead and bring my own oatmeal. And I like this kind of oatmeal that has like a measuring pouch included in it, It's easy. You just fill this thing up with water, you pour the water in the bowl, and you put this whole mess in the microwave here, and then voila. The problem is we ran out of water. I don't see any water. You can't use bus water. You're not supposed to. I might have to though. Here's a question: if you cook water, does it purify it? Because I guess I'll find out the answer to that by about 3 p.m. if I'm pooping everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use the bus water. You're not supposed to. But my only other option is box wine, or no, I can use milk. Let's see what we got here. Great. Somebody left me a sip of milk, so I can mix milk with Gatorade. Maybe get away with it. Okay, I gotta get this situation going. I gotta eat. Okay, we got Dave here in the stick room. What are you doing over here, Senor Dave?
Making a cable, a wireless cable. Is that irony?
Okay, you're ironing then, huh? You're soldering ironing?
Ironing.
So to the people out there that don't know what's going on, how would you describe this thing here?
A pain in the ass.
Okay, so Dave was goofing off last night and snagged his cable out of his guitar and broke it. And broke. He was trying to be a showman, trying to impress everybody with his dweedly guitar solos. And for once, it didn't work. It turned on him. I'm not crying right now. It bit him in the ass. I put eye drops in. I'm not crying. If I were crying, it'd be tears of joy, or because I was cutting an onion. Definitely not wussy tears.
Yeah, you used the W word.
Oh yeah. This is
PG.
I imagine children are going to be watching this stuff. So what are we looking at here?
So, what I do, you tin that lead.
That's really solid, dude.
And you lay it on top of that where it's flush.
No, that's really solid. I'm seeing what you're saying.
Well, here's the thing. You think you can't hear a difference, but you fucking can. Because there's no, the flow goes directly from cable to lid. There's no resistance.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, you make every one of your cables like that, and your rig opens up. But here's what I do.
Very nice.
When I solder it, I don't solder it like this. The iron never even touches it. I solder it on the back side and then apply the solder down.
So you touch the iron on the back side.
Yeah, and the heat transfers to the wire.
Why are you doing that? Are you afraid that the heat would travel through there otherwise?
Yeah, and then what happens is, and that's another thing that cable makers screw up on, is when you melt that, if it melts into that, you can't see it, but there's a black coating around that center wire.
Yeah.
If that melts into your ground, the cable will work, but it'll be sterile. It won't sound good, it won't flow.
Dr. Dave, the tone doctor.
But it's a pain in the ass to get this skill, that's for sure.
Well,
Me.
we'll see how good it sounds tonight.
Well, yeah,
In Bemidji, Minnesota.
I could have screwed it up. I mean, that's another thing, is you don't really know how well you did until you can test it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think, oh, it works. That's not necessarily true.
Well, we're gonna get plenty of time to test it.
Nah, no.
You run your heater at 350 degrees.
Nah, I just turned it off. I cooled it down.
What are you running at 750?
720 maybe.
He does 750. Don't let him lie to you. Well, America, it's true. I don't wake up with salon quality hair. You know, some of us have to work to achieve what we got. You know what I'm saying? So this is my little message in a bottle to America. Take care of yourself, okay? Because nobody else is gonna. Okay, you got to, you got to sometimes straighten out the wrinkles in your hair and in your life. All right, what up? We're properly pre-gaming here. Me and Joe Eric doing what we do. What up? Now we really hit a stride, dude. I mean, like the first 2 days we haven't been hanging out at all before the show, which sucks. This is our thing. This is what Joe and I do. This is our moment to get ready for the show. It's 7:30. We go on at 9, so it's that time before the show that we like to hang out, listen to Rage Against the Machine, a little bit of Rage, a little bit of Paramore, you know. Really getting the country spirit. Killswitch. Yeah, Killswitch. The Killswitch has been engaged. And then
off with some Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Probably going in.
This is good coffee.
It is.
Yeah, very good.
It's Arabica, or whatever they call it.
Arabica.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Arabica.
Something.
Yeah. I just thought of something, you know? It's like a new workout routine, you know, that we could do. It's like cardio, but it's like butt cardio. You know what I mean?
Very nice.
Yeah, so like, so I mean, it's like basically, how would we do that?
You have to like maybe run in a circle, make a drink, or a shot. Man. Shots probably work better.
Can we eliminate the running part?
Yeah, we can just make shots.
All right. Bacardio.
Cardio.
We better get that domain.
Yes.
Joe can be found at www.iamawesome.com. We're gonna have an awesome show. Here we go.